転生。
Hello everyone, welcome back to the second installment of What If Deku was the reincarnation of Cumber. We'll start this off with Isuku meeting the All Might and his old trainer, Gran Torino, at that really messy beach. Yes, we're going there. When Isuku saw Gran Torino, he just bluntly asked, is this like a Yoda situation? With Gran Torino say, Yagi, how old is this kid? With All Might say, I don't know, he's on the younger side. With Isuku say, I'm ignoring that. Anyways, it's a huge honor to meet you, Mr. With Gran Torino say, I'm Gran Torino, and I used to train this big idiot. With he looked at All Might and looked back at Gran Torino, saying, that's quite impressive. But why he wanted you to meet me? With Gran Torino say, All Might told me you have some interesting abilities. With Isuku look at his tail saying, yes, but the full moon, but I can't really always use it during a full moon. So I have been working on a technique where I can turn into my great ape form basically whenever. With Yaki said, see, master? This kid is tenacious and tactical. With Gran Torino say, yeah. Hey kid, question. With Isuku say, yes sir. Gran Torino just ask, what's the highest level of training have you done? With Isuku said, given a good thought, he said, I'm trained in a tiger shouting style of Kung Fu. With Gran Torino just thoughtfully, as he said, look at this, Yaki. Apparently he was smarter than you too. With I might say, low blow, master. With Isuku say, excuse me? With Gran Torino say, this big dummy mainly just uses punches. Where you apparently train in martial arts. Tell me kid, what? How long have you been training in it? With Isuku say, I've been training about 7 years, and I'm already a black belt. With Gran Torino just nods saying, okay. Your build is good enough, but before we can get into any sparring, we have a task for you. With Isuku say, yes. With Gran Torino say, clean this all up. With Isuku look around saying, clean this entire beach. With All Might say, now if you don't think you're up to the challenge, we can think of something else you can do. But we will also use some of this garbage to try and what are you doing? With Daisy seeing Isuku pushing one of the heavier trash over to another place so it can be properly disposed of, or use this key to burn it. If you could say, oh, I'm making a pile for the least and most heaviest of trash. With Gran Torino say, I didn't even say start yet. With Izuku say, oh, I'm so sorry, Gran Torino. Did you want me to? Gran Torino say, no, keep doing what you're doing. As you're doing, and we have breaks, we do some weightlifting training and sparring. Well, you can also study to get into your entrance exam for UA. With Izuku say, yes sir. This has been happening for a couple of months, with Izuku has gotten a bit of a more build, but his build is more lean and swole, while also improving on his techniques, while also having a good amount of number of sparring matches with Gran Torino, with Gran Torino being impressed about his speed and precision and fluent movement, while also his, aggressive strikes, like the tiger, which is why he's trained in Tiger style Kung Fu. During one of the breaks he have to do some sparring matches with Gran Torino say, okay kid, I'm impressed, but what else you can do? With Izuku say, I have this thing I call key control. With Gran Torino say, what? With Izuku say, think of it as the weaponizing my own life energy of how I can defend myself. It's good for offense or defense. With Gran Torino was not thoughtfully being slightly impressed, saying, or more like asking, what can you do with this kind of techniques? With Izuku say, I can basically do a long range or short range, short range, sorry about that, my words weren't running, short range blasts. I can also defend myself if I turn it into a shield like an aura or something, and I can also make my eyes glow green. Well, basically glow green, like mostly in the dark for intimidation factor. With Gran Torino nod and say, okay, let's try it. I want you to train with your key, so you can make different blasts and quite possibly create that technique you've been wanting to try. With Izuku say, yes sir. He's been doing this for a couple of hours, and this continued to happen for weeks and months, with Izuku finally developed the technique. With Izuku say, okay, I actually did it. With Ama and Toshinori say, really now? With Toshinori is on my, forget I said that then. With Gran Torino say, okay, show us what you can do with this technique. With Izuku hold out his hand, and a bright white orb of light appeared in his hand as he breathed in and breathe out, look up in the sky, and get into position to throw it, like how a baseball player would throw a hard ball, saying, mix, open, release, as he threw it up to the sky. Then he looked up they started to grow bigger and bigger until he basically became a great ape. And he roared right into the sky, where Shinoi got into his buff might forms as he say, "Kid, calm down. We're still here." Where Isuke looked down saying, "Nice. Don't worry, All Might. I got this under the control." With Toshinoi say, "Really now? That's quite impressive." With Isuke explained that ever since that great ape incident a few years ago, thanks to him, he trained himself how to be able to control his great ape form. So he'd be able to use it in high risk emergencies. Toshinori and Gran Torino was impressed, as Isuke was able to go back down and put on some changes of clothes where the two wasn't looking. With Gran Torino say, "Great job, kid. You done well with these months. But what we gonna do with this garbage?" With Isuke look at the piles of garbage he organized and made the beach so clean you can eat off it. With Isuke just blast a key blast at it, saying, "That should do it." With Isuke saying, "I better go. The entrance exam is gonna start soon." With Toshinori say, "Good luck, young Midoriya." With Gran Torino say, "Try not to break anything important." As he was in front of the entrance of UA, with Isuke say, "Wow, this is quite intimidating." As he accidentally bumped into a brunette-haired girl, saying, "Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going." With a chuckle, saying, "Oh no, it's quite fine. Wow, you are tall." With Isuke say, "I have been told that. Are you here for the entrance exam as well?" With Otaka say, "Yes. I just hope I even place well enough to get into this school." With Isuke say, "You and me both, sister." With Isuke ask, "What's your quirk?" With Otaka explain, "It's called zero gravity. Anything I touch, I can make float. And I can control it at will." With Isuke say, "My quirk is called Great Ape." With Otaka say, "Wait a minute, were you that kid about the with Isuke say the near destruction that was the Great Ape incident?" "Yes. That was me awakening my quirk during a full moon. And that was not one of my proudest moments." With Osaka say, "Well, it's clear that you have newfound control of it, right?" With Isuke say, "Yes, after that incident, I decided to train myself to make sure that doesn't happen again." As they were in, they were assigned the same testing sites as usual. As Professor Mike was explaining the zero pointers, Ila stand up to do the same thing as in canon, with Isuke say, "Hey," as Ila turned back to see Isuke was the one who was talking to him. with Izuku say, I'm sure you're a calm and reasonable person, so I'm just gonna say this. It is considered very disrespectful to interrupt a teacher when he's about to explain something. Feeling embarrassed, Eli decides to sit back down. So that, oh yeah, President Mike can explain what he was trying to say. As to say, as with the 0 pointers, they are worth, well, 0 points, so it's best just to avoid it altogether. As they got done with the test, they all went to the training site. The site where they got to bash some bots. With Izuku started to do some stretches like Kakarot. With Izuku then walking up to the entrance to be first, with Ida trying to stop him, saying, are you gonna try and distract that girl? With Izuku say, pardon? What girl? I'm trying to get to the front. I would like to be first to fight at least one robot. With Ida say, that girl right there. With Izuku say, oh, no. Why would I, with Ida say, my apologies for assuming. Then he just walked away. With Izuku say, that is gonna be the fourth or weirdest interaction I have with a blue hair guy with glasses on. As he went up front. When President Mike was explaining the rules, the moment that the doors open, Izuku just dashed through it. And destroying all about like 5 2-pointers with a key blast and punches. Where one of the kids say, he didn't wait for someone to say start. With President Mike say, there is no start. This is no starting for a real fight. Follow that the oddly tall kid example. That oddly tall kid example. Sorry. Where they all decided to go and fight. Izuku was going through them quite nicely. Going through rope as if they were sandpaper. Even passing All Might's own record. With then they hear a mechanical roar. And that mechanical roar was from a giant 0 pointer. With Izuku look up saying, my god, this entire school is owned by maniacs. As he thought about running away, he saw that same brunette haired girl injured. Izuku didn't even think about running away. He says, shout out, mix open, release! As he threw up that false moon. Then he started to grow in that great ape form. And he started to do battle with that 0 pointer. Excuse me. And once that 0 pointer was on the ropes, he held both of that robot's arm and breathed that mouth beam from his mouth. I'm sorry guys, I have no idea what that is called. So I'm supposed to call it the ape wave. He blasts the ape wave right on the Zipper's face, destroying it. He then looked down and looked at Choco and said that with a booming, echoing voice, are you okay? With Choco say, yeah. With with Coffee Girl say, we're giving Ochaku gummies to get her better, as he say, thank you for your help, young man. With Isu can say, there was no problem with Coffee Girl. With Recovery Girl ask, can you change back? With Isuku say, oh, yeah, I can. With he did change back. Oh, and for all you guys who are wondering, Isuku had make sure to ask permission to wear some special clothing. Basically clothing that was like the material design, the singing words for the grade 8 forms they would use. With everyone was just relieved, like took out a sigh of relief. With one boy say, oh, thank goodness we're not gonna see her naked. With Isuku say, pardon? With one to say, nothing. As they went their separate ways, with Isuku hoping he got into the school. After a few weeks, Isuku was training at the dojo. He was mastering his martial arts. His sensei and mother called him over, with Isuku didn't question as it's come. With Isuku say, yeah? With the sensei say, you got a letter, and it's from UA. With the sensei say, go into the rooms and look in it. Once he opened it, a holographic armor was telling him he passed and got into UA. Even praising the fact that he beat All Might's record. His own record. Even though Ochako did try to give Izuku some of her points, he was still going to UA. With All Might say, congratulations. Welcome to your Hero Academia. With Isuku smiled and said, you got damn right, All Might. With Isuku say, what was that? With the sensei came in saying, that's your pride, Soaring. I know you're a humble and kind kid, but God, you really need to show some pride. With Isuku say, too much pride can kill you. With the sensei say, who taught you that? With Isuku took out a mirror. With the sensei say, for some reason I regret teaching you this, but yet I'm proud that you use it. They celebrated with Isuku, and the sensei also had some other news. Kid, you are graduating from my dojo as one of the highest games of martial artists. You are now a 3rd-degree black belt, and one day you might become the rank of master. With Isuku say, I promise I will uphold my role as a martial artist. With his sensei saying, I know, I'm proud of you for that. After that, Isuku and Inka went home to celebrate. They were so incredibly happy about what they were going to experience. The next day, Isuku put on his uniform, said goodbye to his mother, and went up to UA. He was assigned to Class 1A and saw the door, with Isuka saying, "Who's here, giant?" So, with Isuka remembered his height, saying, "Never mind." As he opened the door, that case was still going on, with Kazuki's noticing Isuka saying, "Hey, you actually did it! And you big ape!" With Isuka saying, "Haha, nice to see you too." With Ila went up to Isuka, apologizing for his actions, and was proud of what he saw. With Isuka saying, "It's fine. I don't see myself as superior to anybody. As long as we have the same goal of saving everyone, then we're golden." With Isuka noticed a giant worm and picked it up and saw it was a guy. With Isuka saying, "I don't think this is allowed on school grounds, sir." With Aizawa saying, "You're a confident kid, aren't you?" With Isuka saying, "I'm not that sure of that." With Aizawa basically did that whole introduction thing he did. Then they decide to go outside in the gym uniform. Excuse me, with Isuka getting a bigger one. And that explanation happened as in canon. With they, well, tried their best, with Isuka going out the most. And the test results were in. The person who was getting expelled is Mineta. With Denki say, "Sorry dude, maybe next year." With Mineta looked at Isuku, he was afraid. Then Suka said, no, maybe not," as he ran away. With Aizawa saying, "What did you do to him?" Isuku saying, I'm not the biggest of fans of perverts." With Steel say, "We still owe you for this." With Isuku say, "I know, you guys will not let me refuse." And this is where I'm gonna leave this what if off. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this installment of What If Deku was a reincarnation of Cumber. And I know you guys are wondering if this is gonna be my normal schedule. Yes and no. My schedule is gonna be more consistent. I'm gonna continue doing more projects. So seeing what else I can do at my kind of abilities. Like for my editing, usually before you. And I'll probably upload some shorts. Since I do have a tendency to be gone for an entire month. So if I'm not uploading any what else for a month, be sure to be looking forward to at least one short when I'm not uploading. Furthermore, if you have any ideas about what kind of other editing styles like transitions you want to see, be sure to hit me up on
Creatures are waiting, anticipating, eyes reading a glow.